The freedom and prosperity that we enjoy would not exist without the service of generations of Americans who are willing to bear the heaviest and most dangerous burden. But we also know this: the contributions that our servicemen and women can make to this nation do not end when they take off that uniform. We owe a debt to all who serve, and when we repay that debt to those bravest Americans among us, then we are investing in our future. Not just their future, but also the future of our own country.
You may be thinking, just what was President Obama talking about? What did he mean by the future of our nation? Well, let me introduce you to Sammi, a high school senior with quite the experience with what we call the GI Bill. Originally named the Servicemen's Readjustment Act in 1944, this bill was created to provide a range of benefits for U.S. war veterans. But what about the families behind these servicemen and women? The wives, the sons, the daughters, the husbands forced to live their lives in separation from the ones they love.
My name is Sammi Mike, and this is my story. I would say January of 2007, my life completely changed. My dad so graciously enlisted in the Army Reserves. By January of 2007, he was deployed to go to Baghdad, Iraq. I know that 2007 was one of the hardest years in the war. We would barely call. We would barely talk to him, maybe once a day for like 2 or 3 minutes sometimes. And my mom was having a hard time because she never thought that she would ever have to be a single parent. And here she was having to raise me on my own, going through what was hard enough for her just to be separated from her husband.
We understood what was going to happen when he was gone and what would happen while he was gone and how to adjust to life when he got back. Many times the military pay was less than the civilian pay that was my husband was getting. Doesn't quite make up for the income that was lost from my husband's civilian job. There was a military code that was passed in California, in which we got to defer our mortgage for 6 months. We didn't have to pay.
Thanks to various amendments to the GI Bill, families across the nation have been able to afford their monthly payments. On top of that, every child and spouse of a United States serviceman or woman has the opportunity to gain a reduced-cost education, fostering the growth of our nation's next generation of innovators, of thinkers, of peacemakers.
I'm class of 2015, whoop whoop. I'm so excited to be able to use it to pay for college, and wherever I go and whatever I'm doing, it's going to be such an amazing opportunity. And even though, yeah, my childhood might have been a little bit simpler with him home, yeah, that's true. But I wouldn't change anything for the world. I wouldn't change my story for anything. Thank you for listening.